78. Coming soon to All Music 4KQ.
Hello, this is Olivia Newton-John, and I'm just here to say that I hope you'll all be listening to the Opus Special.
Hello, this is Fanny Anderson of ABBA speaking. I'd like to thank our fan for a really big year for us. Keep listening for the Opus Top 100 Countdown.
Hi there, this is Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees, and I want to thank you all for making this a good year, myself and of course the group.
Hi, this is Barry Manilow, and I'd like to thank the listeners for making it such a great year for me.
It's coming soon, Opus 78, for Barry T's Car Radios and All Music 4KQ. Opus 78, coming soon to All Music 4KQ.
Hi, this is Andy Gibb. Keep listening for the Opus Countdown.
This is Walter Egan, thanking everyone for making this a great year. Keep listening to the Top 100 Special, Opus 78.
This is Bev Bevan of Electrified Orchestra. Keep listening for Opus 78.
Hi, this is George Benson, and I'd like you to be with me right here for the Top 100 Special of the Year.
78, brought to you by Barry T's and All Music 4KQ.
Ready for countdown.
Opus 78, the Top 100 Countdown of the songs that made the artists and the artists who made the best songs of the year. All Music 4KQ starts at hit number 100 tomorrow morning at 8, and we count them down to the number one hit of 1978. Opus 78, Top 100 Countdown from 8 tomorrow morning for Barry Teese on All Music 4KQ. Preview 79, all next weekend. Astrologer Richard Sterling will let you know what's in store for you in 1979, whatever your star sign. Preview 79, Richard Sterling and the Stars. Your favourite Australian stars will outline the year ahead.
Early in the year, I've got 2 more singles in the can that are coming out sort of early in the new year, or this year. And I'll be doing an album possibly overseas around about July.
Preview 79, Sterling and the Stars, all next weekend for Hassan's Vinyl Floors on All Music 4KQ. Astrologer Richard Sterling.
Well, in looking at the future for the 12 signs of the Zodiac in 1979, I think it's extremely important, first of all, to remember to have a look at the horoscope for Australia, because after all, we are all Australians living in this country, and what happens to this country will indirectly or even directly affect almost every one of us.
This weekend, Richard Sterling will give the year's predictions for your star sign. Sterling and the Stars, your favourite rock stars, telling us what's in store for them in 1979. And if you're lucky enough, you could win a star pack full of goodies. Preview 79, this weekend on All Music 4KQ.
Hey, I wonder how long this has been here. It has been gathering dust all through winter. Nobody had opened it until Ian Skippen came across it some time ago. Ian had found the long-lost 4KQ summer story. And he's been bursting to tell all of Brisbane. People of Brisbane should know about this. A story never told. And indeed, Ian was one of the characters. Summer is coming to Brisbane, and now the people of Brisbane are getting the chance to hear the 4KQ summer story. Chapter 1 is coming.
Well, it's been building up inside of me for
The 4KQ summer story is coming. 58 to 78. The last 20 years of hits.
They're just a memory among my
58 to 78. For the last 2 days of 1978, All Music 4KQ takes you back and brings you forward from 1958. The last 20 years, 58 to 78, coming this weekend on All Music 4KQ, and your song is bound to be there. All Music 4KQ gives you 20 years of hit music As we farewell the year, we remember 58 to 78, a 20-year span from bebop to disco and back again. The last 20 years, 58 to 78, will be showing on your radio set on this frequency from 4 o'clock this Friday. The last 20 years, from this Friday and Opus 78 on Monday. It's all on All Music 4KQ.
You win again this weekend on All Music 4KQ with the Mystery Voices.
I kept writing for a lot of years at the beginning because it was the only thing that I really wanted to do. I didn't really have any choice. I wanted to write, and later I wanted to involve myself in recording. And
listen carefully each hour all weekend. If you pick the Mystery Voice, you win cash. If you miss it, the cash jackpots. The Mystery Voices are on all this weekend on All Music 4KQ. You win again this weekend on All Music 4KQ with the Mystery Voices.
A lot of people think that I made up that line about the guitar, that it wasn't in the original, but it is in the original. The only difference is that it had no significance in the original because the Drifters were not featuring the guitar.
And listen carefully each hour all weekend. If you pick the Mystery Voice, you win cash. If you miss it, the cash jackpots. The Mystery Voices are on all this weekend on All Music 4KQ. You win again this weekend on All Music 4KQ with the Mystery Voices.
Rock and roll music, if you like it, and if you feel it, you can't help but move to it. That's what happens to me. I can't help it. I mean, I have to move around. I can't stand still. I've tried it, and I can't do it.
Listen carefully each hour all weekend. If you pick the Mystery Voice, you win cash. If you miss it, the cash jackpots. The Mystery Voices are on all this weekend on All Music 4KQ. You win again this weekend on All Music 4KQ with the Mystery Voices.
I know I got an easy break and got in for a lot of obvious reasons, but I know that it can be a tough business, and if people really want to do it bad enough, they've really got to keep at it for a long time and be prepared for a lot of knocks. Not that I have been through many, but I know what happens in the business.
Listen carefully each hour all weekend. If you pick the Mystery Voice, you win cash. If you miss it, the cash jackpots. The Mystery Voices are on all this weekend on All Music 4KQ. This is one of the 4KQ Mystery Voices.
We shall be going further into the field that we've chosen this year, which I think, we've only just cracked. Or, just touched upon.
Robin Gibb, one of the Mystery Voices, and you can win cash all this weekend by identifying them on All Music 4KQ. Thousands of dollars of albums goes off this weekend. The All Music 4KQ album giveaway starts 4 o'clock Friday afternoon and goes right through the Australia Day long weekend. You can win a package of 7 current albums. We'll tell you how to win yours this weekend in the album giveaway on All Music 4KQ. If you think you could add another 7 albums to your collection, then listen to 4KQ this weekend. We're giving away thousands of dollars worth of current albums all across the Australia Day long weekend in the album giveaway. We'll tell you how to win yours from 4 o'clock Friday. Win your 7-pack of albums this weekend in the album giveaway on All Music 4KQ.
Buddy Holly, would you care to introduce for our listening audience the rest of the crickets that we have here?
Well, here's Joe Malden. He plays bass, and Jerry
Buddy Holly in 1958. He died a year later, February 3rd, 1959.
Well, we have 3 records going right now, and
after 20 years of technological progress in recordings, Buddy Holly records still sound great.
Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me?
Saturday, 10 a.m., 20 years on, we look at the life of Buddy Holly for Carlisle and Thompson. And it's all gold, all weekend, on All Music 4KQ.
Holly, would you care to introduce for our listening audience the rest of the crickets that we have here?
Well, here's Joe Malden. He plays bass, and Jerry
Buddy Holly
plays
in 1958. He died a year later, February 3rd, 1959.
Well, we have 3 records going right now, and
After 20 years of technological progress in recordings, Buddy Holly records still sound great.
Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m., 20 years on, we look at the life of Buddy Holly for Carlisle and Thompson. And it's all gold, all weekend on All Music 4KQ. 4KQ can shout you and your Valentine out on the town. This weekend, we'll play your Valentine request. Call us now on 527-555. Let's know what song you want for your Valentine, and we'll play it on the weekend. You could win a night to dinner and the movie on Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's requests all weekend on All Music 4KQ. All Music 4KQ welcomes Rod Stewart to Brisbane's Festival Hall.
Good evening! Here's a love song for all the lovers, for the would-be lovers.
And all this weekend, you can hear the best of Rod live and more. Rod Stewart recorded live for Cobbity Farm Bakeries all weekend, All Music 4KQ. All Music 4KQ welcomes Rod Stewart to Brisbane's Festival Hall.
You don't ever get the chance to sing a whole story in a song. Georgie!
And all this weekend, you can hear the best of Rod live and more. Rod Stewart recorded live for Cobbity Farm Bakeries all weekend, All Music 4KQ. All next week, you can win cash on All Music 4KQ.
Want to see A Lot of Love, Nicolette Larson.
Right.
And Calendar Girl, Neil Sedaka.
Yes, one more.
And I think it was that Bee Gees one. Was it Tragedy by the Bee Gees?
Shirley, you've taken the money.
Oh, no!
From 6 a.m. tomorrow, the cash jackpots every hour in 3 for the Money. Name the last 3 records we play, and you win the jackpot in 3 for the Money on All Music 4KQ. There are few performers who make the very top and stay there. There are some who enjoy enormous success for some time and simmer in the background when it's over. And there's a great majority who break in for a couple of big songs and then become obscured completely by the enormity of the music industry.
Since then I went overseas and lived.
We recall some of these this weekend for Carlisle and Thompson, the car radio specialists, on All Music 4KQ.